and I'm Budgies, welcome back to another fantastic video. Mine's Kate and welcome back. So, this is roll 3 of the Kodak Gold series. It's almost over, 2 more rolls to go. And yeah, well, 1 more roll to go because we already shot that roll, but you will be seeing the photos very soon. So, here is the Pentax MZ-60 with the 2890 that we used. So you can tell there are some artifacts in the film from this roll lens. This is the lens that my mum used a lot of the time to take pictures of funny photos. Now I'm just taking photos or whatever. So that's the Pentax MZ-60. And very soon we'll have the archiving of the rolls. Here's the negatives pages. So you can see that's the 5th page that the Kodak Gold for the Pentax MZ-60 will be. But of course we haven't shot that yet, so that doesn't have a date. And of course, we are here, Meadowhall, Comic Con, the 11th of the 5th, 25. So far, as I'm recording this, we haven't got the negatives. Actually, we don't even have our negatives for the black and white film that we shot earlier, ages ago, so those negatives that we saw in the previous episode, for the black and white or roll, we haven't even got the negatives for them yet. So, yeah, we don't know what's going on. Hopefully they should be giving me the negatives quite early on, because we are away on the 7th of June. Well, of course, you're seeing this on the 14th of June. By that point, I'll be back off on, well, I should be back here. So, but we'll be doing the archiving all that week. And of course, shooting a lot of film. So, I don't know why I'm saying it at that point, because by that point you would have seen it, but also you haven't really seen those videos yet, so bit of a timey-wimey thing. So coming up will be the next Friday. Friday coming, the Friday the 20th of June. You will see the 26th of May, all the photos of that. The 21st, you will see all the Kodak Gold videos. Then between then, we'll be archiving. And then, what else I've got left? But anyway, stay tuned for that. Alright, so we're going to go into the photos. So let's go. So that we are in our folder. So we're going to take a look at the photos. So we need to go into Kodak Gold. So we need to go into Kodak Gold. Pentax MZ-60. So we are going into Meadowhall. So in this video, the next video that you'll see next Friday will be the Doncaster one, and then of course all the Canon 650 Kodak Gold videos, and of course I don't know, maybe you see the vlogs for June, maybe. So here we go. And then you've got archiving as well that's coming. Anyway, let's start from the beginning here. So you've got the very first photo. Of course, that's me doing some more railway photos taken with the Pentax MZ-60. You know, should we put the MZ-60 on in these videos? And then the railway. Of course, we've got to get some vignetting that we need to sort out. And yeah, we've got a lot of vignetting from the lens hood because it keeps moving. Maybe I shouldn't use a lens hood for zoom lenses, because this lens that I use here tends to like move around, so it kind of shows you the lens hood a lot of the time, which is annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have the lens hood on. Who knows? Maybe I should only put the lens hood on the Pentax MZ-60 with prime lenses for the MZ-60. Of course, you've got moments where you don't actually see the lens hood. Then you got that sign. Oh, by the way, this sign here, for says Meadowhall, is the sign that you will see in the thumbnail. Of course, this is in its RAW format. What you see in the thumbnail I'll show you in a bit. Then I took a picture of this Sainsbury's thing because I thought it would be funny, because I thought it doesn't look like a Sainsbury's, but turns out it was a Sainsbury's, but it's a Sainsbury's petrol station. Then you got the canal, and I got a wider shot of it. And yeah, got the overpass, and then at the old steel mill. So here's some pictures of that. And you've got Bumblebee outside of Comic-Con. Actually, this is the photo that you will see in the thumbnail, but minus the vignetting. And here's another picture of Bumblebee here. This is why I love gold. Gold actually brings out yellows fantastically well, as you can see. Here's Optimus Prime. And here's another shot of Optimus Prime there, which is a much better shot than what I took on the Pentax K7. Actually, it's the same truck, believe it or not. Look. Magna Science Adventure Centre, which is an old steel mill inside. And then, of course, you've got this shot going out the side. And you've got another shot like that. Then you got going looking at the Transformers over there. Then you've got this photo with a wider shot and a perspective of both Sammy and the other person we were with. And then you got another shot there, which I'm not really a fan of. Then you've got more shots here. Then this is probably a shot I'm probably going to get rid of. Don't really like it. I think this one was an accident. Yeah, I think this was an accident shot. I hit the shutter and it went off. So I think I'm going to get rid of this shot. I love this one. And I saw this on the way to Comic Con. And when we were going to go back, I was like, I'm going to get this shot. See if I aim it correctly. And here we go. Of course, you've got the shopping centre inside with all the shops closed at this point. And then this is the end of the roll. So what we did, we went in my Lightroom Classic and changed all of the data. So it should all have the correct date. I think it should have all the correct date. That's the thing though, sometimes the date kind of gets screw-whiffed. Don't know. Should have all the correct date. Yeah, it has the 11th, which is what it was. Yeah, it doesn't actually have the correct the date I actually shot, which is not great. Oh well, that's typical. Because I don't think I can change the date. Don't really think I can change the date shot. Nah, can't really change the date shot. I'll probably do that later. So let's go into the photos. We edited them all. Well, in our first attempt. This is our second attempt trying to make this episode actually pretty decent. I didn't really like how it sounded. So what we did was we changed literally how the film looks. So here's the actual shot that you see in the thumbnail. There we go. Lovely. So basically what happens is that we basically just auto-corrected everything. So everything is either lighter or darker depending on the scene. And then we cropped in some of them that we can. Like this shot of Bumblebee here. Actually, this is the shot that you see in the thumbnail. We just cropped in a little bit to make it so we don't, even though it looks like it's a totally different focal length, it's basically just the same focal length of 28 to 35, I think, or 30, focal length 30, maybe. So basically it's just a bit of a crop. Since most of these photos end up just on social media anyway, I don't really mind some of them. this shot here, I just lightened it a little bit, so you can just see the shadows are a lot more nicer than, where is it? That's it there. So you can see that it's just quite dark here. I mean, it's alright because technically I focused on here, but to make it into the borders, I just brightened it up so you can see the full scene. You're going to get quite a bit of noise though, unfortunately, but noise aren't too bad. It makes it look just like what you would do. And you got this scene. I left this one in. The accident one I deleted. And yeah. And then that's what I did with this shot. Just darkened it a tad. Added contrast. Highlights. Put the shadows in. And take away some of the blacks, because I think if we were, you're not really going to see much anyway, so I just went, that's an alright, it's absolutely gorgeous, this shot. But it's still not that great to add it into the thumbnail, so I just left it. That's the last shot, and then you got the bus here, which I just cropped in a little bit, and that's it. That's basically what I did. The bumblebee shots, I love them. Out of all the shots I like, this is one of the good ones. Of course, you got the Canon 650 shots. But of course, the Pentax MZ-60 is the ones that actually did more on the outside of Comic Con than what I did on the Canon 650. That's just me walking back, I think. There's some of those shots. Yeah. Of course, we have some inside Comic Con, but I don't think they're going to come out right. So I'm not really going to put my hat on for that one. Yeah, that is it. That is literally all of the photos for Pentax MZ-60 Roll 3. So what's coming up will be the archiving, where we'll be archiving them and putting them in our folder. And of course, we've got Roll 4 coming up. And Roll 5, maybe, if I shoot that on holiday in June. Of course, people probably think where the Ilford Delta is. We're not going to render that out yet, but that's the lab. We'll wait for another 2 more rolls if I shoot that, and then I'll send them off in 3s. So it will be coming. Ilford Delta 100 for Pentax MZ-60. I just only shot one, so it's not really worth it sending just one off for the video. So I'll send 3 off, and then they'll make the video. But because I only shot one, it's staying in my fridge for now. And then I will send that off if I shoot another 2 for the Pentax MZ-60, which I will be, hopefully, if I have enough. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one where we'll be doing Roll 4 of Kodak Gold for the MZ-60. So at the end of this video, you will see the photos. Well, some of the photos that you just saw earlier. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you soon. Roll 4.